Now, your Storm Alert Team Forecast from meteorologist Brittany Foster.
Good morning and happy Thursday. We're taking a live look outside, a view of Lincoln on our Allo Communications camera. You can see still pretty dark at this time. Sunrise not until just after 6 o'clock this morning, so we're getting closer, and eventually that sunshine will quickly warm us up. It'll be a hot day later today, but even right now it is warm and muggy. You will notice as you step outside just how muggy it is. It'll smack you right in the face. But take a look at our temperatures. We only dropped to the 70s last night. It's 75 in Lincoln, 71 in Fairbury, 72 if you live around the Kearney area, as well as in New York, 72 degrees there, with 75 in Omaha. So a warm morning. You already can throw the shorts on and well, keep them on for later today. Even the tank tops, flip-flops, it'll feel like summer. Temperatures quickly climbing by 12 o'clock to 88 degrees with highs today back in the 90s. I think we'll top out close to 94 degrees. So very hot later today, but we do have some good news. While it's very humid right now, we have relative humidity values in the 70s and 80s, but watch what happens later today. 4 o'clock, we start to see a little bit more drier air move in. So eventually we'll go from muggy warm to dry heat as we progress throughout your Thursday. And on top of it, we might see the air moving around just a little bit, and that could help you cool down just a tad. Wind gusts around 1 o'clock into the evening will start to gust above 30 miles per hour. So a little bit of a breeze as we head throughout the day. And also, maybe some more moisture. Now it'll start off to the west in central Nebraska. Very isolated and discreet is what we call them. Thunderstorms firing up, I'd say, after 4 o'clock. And notice how as this pushes eastward, we start to see more of a line developing. And we've had these situations before, which means we are concerned about mainly a wind threat as this pushes eastward close to the Lincoln area. I'd say anytime after 7 o'clock pushing through, and it will also start to fall apart mainly as it gets closer to that southeast Nebraska area into the overnight hours. By 4 o'clock and beyond, we start to dry out. So here's what I'm concerned with. All of the area, slight risk. This is central and eastern Nebraska. It's going to start off as a large hail threat, I think mainly off to our west. That large hail really in central Nebraska, maybe into portions of the northeastern half of the state. But as that line develops, we'll start to see this transition to a strong wind threat. And we also can't rule out the potential for tornadic activity. I think that's on the lower end, mainly wind, the biggest concern. Eventually, after those storms push out, we'll start to dry out. Temperatures fall a little cooler. 59 degrees is how we'll start off your morning tomorrow. Maybe some low 60s as well. And overall, we start to cool down a little bit the next few days. Low 80s for Friday. Even cooler, maybe a few degrees on Saturday, but eventually that turns by Sunday into the upper 70s. Now, why are we cooling down all of a sudden? Well, we'll have a cold front moving through later today. That's what's going to give us those thunderstorms, and it's also going to provide maybe the next few days with them eventually by Saturday, for example, some spotty showers. So that rain, very small rain chances, overall will still be enough to cool temperatures to the mid to upper 70s into early next week. But eventually, as you can see for the second half of next week, temperatures start to warm back into the 80s. So a little bit of a cool down on the way if you are wanting some heat relief.
A little cool down.
Just a little
bit. All right, sounds good. Thank you very much, Brady. Well, still ahead, HVL Max is taking us back to the